Shalom. This is how it was. Alright, y'all. Before I say or do anything, this is what I want to do. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to the Most High. Yeah, right? I want to give him praises, honor, and glory. Because I guess last week it started. Last week was my turn. My test. I had some shit happen. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I went through 2 phones within 2 days. Had a little situation with somebody. I didn't go crazy. I actually handled it pretty good. I mean, it was like on the phone, and it was like a female, so I mean, it wasn't nobody like no relationship type stuff. It was just, women in their mouth. She was just talking like real reckless out of her mouth. I mean, trying to get me to compromise with her with something, but at the same time asking me to compromise and work with her with something, but running her mouth, like just talking real messed up. You know what I mean? And disrespectful, like real bad. So, you know what I'm saying? I just pretty much once that started, I only text twice. The first one, I asked her whatever she was asking me, and then the second one, I said to her, not one time have I disrespected you or called you anything out of your name, and I appreciate if you show me the same respect. And of course, she wanna run her mouth. So, after she said that, I said, okie dokie. Okay. I left it right there. Alright. And that was the last time I responded to her. So, she's sending stuff and saying this and saying that. And it's like, the situation could have been resolved so easily because it really wasn't that deep. It was something stupid. You know what I'm saying? But because she was all in her emotions, she just could not. And I'm like, my main thing was, the thing that kind of did get me a little warm is that you're only running your mouth like this because you can call them people. Like, that's real talk. And I ain't the one to be running around beating up no female. I don't do that. But, it's like, do you not know y'all setting yourself up for a whammy? Like, I'm dead serious. Like, I'm speaking to the women. Like, for women that feel comfortable to talk to men like that, challenge men, and then the minute you challenge them, you're either gonna run to your family member and lie, not tell the truth, not say what you did or what happened. You're gonna lie and put that man's life at risk and put the other person's life at risk, or have them both took it out because you can't be accountable for what you do, or you're gonna go run and call them people. And I done saw, like, the other day, right? I watched this video, and I'm gonna get back to my thing, but I gotta talk about this. I saw a video, right? And it was brothers. I don't really watch these people, but it was just something about the video that caught my eye. And the brother told the sister, so the sister was promoting this jacket she had, right? Light-skinned girl. Nice jacket, too. Leather jacket. Nice. And she did, whoever did the work and designing, she did it, so they did a good job. The problem was, she didn't present it. It was dirty. Like, it had stains on it and shit. So the brother pointed it out. And he was just like, critiquing her, like, yo, listen, if you want to promote something to people, and it's not in that, it's not like a dingy looking jacket that, that's not the way you're promoting it, as a dingy jacket or something, then, you should have cleaned it, man. Like, you came on a show that people watch. Like, we got a lot of you sounding like we got a lot of followers, and you trying to promote your business, but the jacket's dirty. And he told it in a nice way, and man, she went off the fucking rails. And then her girlfriend just was like, instead of saying, yo, he right, and you need to calm down, and the girlfriend was like egging her on and talking. And then this is the thing that got me, right? This is where shit got out of control. So the girlfriend was sitting there And the guy told her, he said, first of all, I'm not talking to you. Second of all, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all gonna stop talking to men like this because y'all can't do nothing with us. You know what I mean? Like, why do you do what they, so he pretty much said, why do y'all do what y'all do? Challenge men. Y'all, you know, y'all come into this masculine form, y'all challenge men, and then the minute that man go there, you run right to them people. Right to them. Right? And he was saying it, and she was like, ain't nobody this there, ain't nobody scared of your bitch ass nigga. Like, yo, it was crazy how she was talking to him, and then she was like, what you gonna do? What's up? Like, and I'm looking, and I'm like, are you fucking serious? And you could tell my man a whole street dude, man. Like, you could tell he done got into his little shit. You know what I mean? You could tell by the way he carry himself, right? And I'm just saying to myself, sweetheart, you about 110 pounds wet. This a 200-something pound, 6 foot tall man. That's athletic. That workout. That man hit you. You ain't, what are you talking about? I don't understand that. And like, that's something that need to be spoken up about too. Like, okay, you got a lot of women that's delusional when it comes to looking for a partner or whatever, which, you know, my in my eyes, looking for a partner is totally different than how they say they, you know, you should look for a partner, because the way the world tell women to find a partner, you get ran through. Like, you become undesirable to men because you're laying down with all these men. You know what I'm saying? And then their idea of what a man should be is just like, what the fuck? And it's all based on money. So fuck his character. Fuck if he a freak bull, as long as he makes 6 figures. And I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all, right? 6 figure ain't a lot of money. Like, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something. This is some real shit. This some real shit, y'all. I got my taxes done last year, right? I made 200 grand. Do you know I did not even know it? I didn't know it. I couldn't even fucking tell that I had it. I did not know it. I was like, so when my tax guy did my deposit, my bank statements, and he did my like the little Cash App joint I use, and my Zettle joint from PayPal, like when people pay me online, you know, they swipe the card. When he itemized all this income coming in, it was $198,000 from work, strictly jobs, right? And he said, bro, he said, you know, you're in a different tax bracket. And he's like, yo, you pretty much made almost $250,000 last year. And I'm like, the fuck out of here. Like, listen, y'all, this is how I'm talking to this dude, because I know, I'm like, you lying. I give myself a ban, right? That's what I say. I'll say 100 grand. I'll say that. But nigga, you just double down on me. And yo, when he sat there and he like, look, man, and he's showing me this, I'm like, oh my God. And what that told me was, I'm fucking horrible with my money. And then I'm gonna tell you where it got real bad for me, right? When I showed my wife, she cussed me the fuck out. And y'all already know, and I couldn't say nothing. What the fuck am I gonna say, yo? Like, she didn't cuss me out disrespectfully. She cussed me out like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Honey, you're bad with your money. So I had to change a lot of shit. I had to change a lot of shit, y'all. A whole lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? The way I do things and everything. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, right? And anybody that has done business with me, they'll tell you. I literally tell my wife what I make it that day. And I do that for a reason, right? A reason why I tell her how much money I make the day. Like, so like today, right? I go do whatever I'm gonna do. Now, if I'm doing a contract, then she know what the contract's hitting for, right? She already know. But if I'm doing like service calls, at the end of the day, y'all, throughout the day, while I'm doing these jobs and I price out stuff and I'm giving people prices and they bite, you know, they like, okay, go ahead, do it. I shoot her a text and say, all right, this is $600. So if they pay me in cash, I gotta take her $600. If they pay me, you know, through like you know, swiping a card or, you know, transfer, bro, I got to show that shit. And, you know, some people might say, well, damn, dude, like, you know, you know what I'm saying, you letting somebody control you. Nah, man, because I ain't got to worry about my wife stealing my money. I ain't got to worry about my wife doing none of that nut ass shit. Like, she don't do that. You know what I'm saying? So, the problem is, though, I know me. And I know, because, listen, my ghost wasn't fucking the money up. I was fucking that bread up as fast as I made it. It went out the door. So now, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got no excuses. And I'm shit. If I tell y'all where I'm at right now, and it ain't even been the fucking year yet, you know, you like, God damn. You know what I'm saying? So I'm, you know, everything's going well. But, you know what I'm saying? I had to do that because I know me. And I know my wife know it as it's the betterment of us. It ain't the betterment of me because I'm not a stingy person. I've never been a stingy person. You know what I'm saying? I've always helped. And, well, I ain't gonna say helped. I always done. You know what I'm saying? And made sure it contribute. You know, make sure everything was everything. And, you know, and took over shit. And, you know, that's what I do. But, you know, it's just, you know what I mean? And now, you know, she like, yo, we moving again. You know what I mean? Like, nah, fuck that. Because here, I'm thinking, you know, we at the same thing in here. You dwarfing my ass. You know, cause my wife, she make about 6 figures, but she like, you kicking me in my ass. But she thought, you know, we was almost at the same thing, which I don't give a fuck. And she know it because I never asked her nothing about her job or her money. I don't care. It ain't none of mine. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about not one dime she got. I don't. She could pull out a whack of money. I wouldn't even ask her where she got it from. I don't care. I don't. Because it's not important to me. That's not what I pay attention to. I want to, you know, she got to, you know, look a certain way. You know what I'm saying? And she got you know, she dressed modest, very, you know, elegant but modest. My wife don't wear whore clothes. My wife dresses very modest. And I'm gonna tell you something, it ain't nothing like seeing my wife in one of them damn dresses, boy. Oh, I love them dresses. And I ain't talking about no shit showing her ass. I'm talking about a dress that come past her knees, but it's fucking elegant. Bro, I love seeing my wife. Especially this fucking dress she had on. It was like 8 years ago. This blue. I got a thing with this royal blue now. Like this blue that, well, y'all seen my apartment, y'all seen that blue. It's like that blue. This dress she had on, that blue with the, man, I was like a damn dog with a milk bone and shit slobbering. I was like Homer Simpson. I find that so attractive, especially, you know, and one thing I find extremely attractive is when a woman is natural. She don't have that bullshit in her hair, that shit caked all up in her face. It's just her off her natural beauty. That shit is amazing. Now, I don't mind you putting on a little lip gloss thing, a little shiny shit, or a little lipstick. I don't mind that. But all that other shit, nah, I'm cool. I'm cool. I don't need none of that. That shit is trifling looking to me. Ill. But, you know, that's my main thing. You know, fuck her money. I don't give a damn about her money, and I don't give a fuck about her education or whatever else she got going on. I mean, she'll tell me, you know, like when she, you know, got her position where she at, and she was happy. Okay, hey, man, that's what's up. Of course, I'm gonna show her happy for her, but I don't care. Because that's not what, I'm not married to her for her job and her educating how much she make. That's here nor there for me. I don't care. And I guarantee, and I tell y'all, that's a lot of men. We don't give a fuck. Only time a man worry about a woman's money is he living off you. You his mama. You know what I mean? You taking care of his grown ass while he sit on the couch and do nothing. And if he and the fucked up thing is, y'all, men don't even have excuse with playing video games now, because you can make money doing that. Because I know a couple dudes that's damn near millionaires fucking video gaming, real shit. So there's no excuse, you know what I'm saying? Because there's too many avenues to make money nowadays. But so, you know, with that being said, it's like, you know, I had to change so much shit as far as what I'm doing, and I just had to get myself regulated, because if I didn't, man, I was gonna do the same shit. I was gonna wind up, it had been the same thing as the last year. I think it was the year before last, but it would have been the same thing. Same thing, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm like a gadget guy, and I'll see something and I'll buy that shit and create something else, and you know, I get to making shit, and I'll be fucking some money up. For real. Fucking some money up. So yeah. But you know what I'm saying? But that's, you know, that's the beautiful thing, man. You're supposed to be able to work as a unit. You know what I mean? Not, you know, not this crazy shit that's going on. But so yeah, so now, you know, like I said, you know, give all praises, honor, and glory to the Most High, and you know, because it's my turn. Like I had some shit going on, you know what I mean? And it is what it, you know what I said when it started? I said, oh shit, it must be my turn. You know what I'm saying? It's my time to feel this fire suit, you know what I mean? See if I'm gonna talk shit, or, you know, and the main thing, like, you'll go through shit. He wanna see if you gonna curse him. He wanna see, cause like, listen, when it come to possessions and things breaking, and you know what I'm saying, like, cause like my truck, so I gotta get a lifter and a head gasket, and you know, so I gotta spend a couple dollars. And you know, the truck ain't pretty. It's an old beat up truck, but it's a workhorse. It do its job, and I like my truck, so I'm gonna spend the money and get it done. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, you know, damn, where the fuck this come from? It just happened, you know, and it is what it is, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I seen it was coming in threes. I said, here it come. So at first it was the damn female with the mouth. You know what I'm saying? Then it was the cell phones. And this phone still got just got this phone, and the damn Wi-Fi ain't working, so it won't cut on. So I was just like, oh fuck it. And then, you know, all of a sudden I was missing coil number 1 kept misfiring. That truck started acting weird, right? And, you know, misfiring, you know, it'd shake and act stupid, but it was tapping and making this other noise, and it was just something else. It didn't sound like a misfire. It sounded like more something else. And then it said the oil pressure was low, so I had to change the oil sensor, which is all the way in the fucking back of the goddamn motor underneath the manifold, the air intake manifold, which don't act, you know, because the guy, he like, yeah, man, you had to take the whole. I said, no, I didn't. I got that motherfucker out and in without taking that off. He said, God damn, you good. I said, yeah, well, I do stuff when I want, but I'm not pulling no head. Now, I don't have the time for it. So, you know, the guy told me he had that shit done for me in a day. He'll pull their head, change all my lifters, and just, you know what I mean, change my head gasket too, and my valve cover gasket. So he told me he'd do that shit in a day. So, and which I could believe that, because it ain't hard. Once you get the head up, it's over. Pull them lifters out and shit. You know, the rod, probably gonna have to change the rods too. So I don't know, but and the number you gave me was alright. You know what I'm saying? Because, and the funny thing is, right, this is how you know, like, when you get a blessing, because I fixed, so they have a paint booth heater, right? And you know, the heaters in them paint booths, especially, like, it's an oil furnace, but they are some big motherfuckers, right? Them oil furnaces are big, man, for them big ass paint booths. So what I did was I fixed it for them. And I took it off the control board that he had it on, and I literally ran it to a damn thermostat. You know what I mean? I had to run an outside aquastat, and run a comment all going through, just to, so everything engages, because it has an external pump to pump the oil to the unit, and there's an aquastat that controls the pump, and it's a lot of shit with it. You know what I'm saying? And I had to rewire a lot of shit. So, and the garage has a big ass 3-phase system, it has the phase converter. So, you don't know nothing about electricity, and you fucking with that 440, your ass gonna be in trouble. So, but yep, got it done. And you know what I'm saying, I looked out heavy. So so when he was like, because when they told me, they was like, yo, like right now, bro, we kind of tight. That number you gave us, we can't really stand that right now, right? So I dropped the shit out of it. Number one, my man worked on my wife's car before, her Benz. He changed the oil in her white Benz. You know that Benz y'all seen me driving before. So he changed the oil in that, and he know my man, my homie and shit. So my boy like, damn, bro, can you look out for him or whatever? So I'm like, all right, fuck it. So I dropped the shit out of the number, you know what I mean? And I got it down where he was like, oh shit, damn, bro, you do that? Yeah, I got you. Took me a couple days or whatever, because I had to order shit and whatever, you know what we do. So, and then I had to bleed all the bad oil that was just sitting in the line that had separated and everything. I had to bleed that out, or purge it out, and yeah. So after that, everything was hunky-dory. So now my trouble came, and he looked out. I can't complain about a number you damn near tearing off the top of my motor. So I'm gonna drop that bad boy in there Saturday, which is what's the day? Today Friday, right? So yeah, tomorrow I gotta get my hair done by my sister today. I gotta call her, because she gonna cuss me out, because I supposed to came there last night. Yeah, because I gotta go to a gala with my wife Saturday. So, and I had to get buy a suit, get it tailed, what they say, trimmed and all that shit, fixed to my size and everything. So, which cost a nice amount of money. But yeah, so so that's what was going on with me, right? That's my little bit of trouble. But sometimes people could take that stuff, right, and they could snap out and like, damn, what the fuck, I ain't do nothing, and it's like, yo, it's just your time, bro. Like, you gonna get tested. You know what I'm saying? I remember making a lot of money, and then like within fucking 2 weeks, just everything stopped. Like somebody put brakes on. And I know it was a test. I ain't get mad and say, man, fuck this shit. I just took it as it is. Because, like I said this before too. My brother-in-law said this to me. He said, I think everybody should go to jail once. And I remember when he first told me that back in the day. And I'm talking about back in the day, when I was like in my early 20s. I told him he was retarded. Why the hell would you want somebody to go to jail? But when you become a man and you get older, and jail ain't a nice place, even if you're there for a week or something. But I understand where he was coming from, because once you go there, and I'm not talking about no damn county jail. Once you go to jail, like, you go up and you lose everything and you got to start over. Losing something, you won't take it as hard as you would by just losing it. You know what I'm saying? But when somebody just strips everything from you, your freedom, everything, listen, that right there, you look at everything different. You know what I'm saying? You don't take stuff so personal no more. You don't take nothing. So something happened, you take a hit or loss or whatever happened, you just take it like it's, like running water. You like, all right, well, back to the chopping block. Let me start it again. You know what I mean? You don't sit there and have a baby and banging your head against the wall and all that shit. You don't. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it is what it is. But, yeah. So, now, what I was going to talk about, which I kind of started already, is that, yeah, man, my sisters, yo, like, they, you know, this thing with this independence thing, this feminism stuff, that's a setup. And it's a setup on y'all. And if, see, I'll talk about stuff and then I'll read like a scripture that kind of confirms what is going to happen and why it's going to happen. And it's like, it amazes me that you got people in churches, you got people like doing so religious, right? And religion has nothing to do with the scriptures, y'all. I'm going to tell y'all that now. Religion does not mean to seek the creator. If you go into an 1800 Webster dictionary, right? Before the you probably can catch it in the early 1900s, right? But anything like modern times, they've changed the meaning. But if you go into an old Webster dictionary and look up what religion means, it does not mean what they tell you it means now. It literally means to hinder and hold back, to keep you stagnant and blind. That's what it means, and you can mark what I'm telling you. Go and look it up in an older Webster dictionary, not a modern, not one that's up to date, and watch the meaning of religion. It's not what they tell you. Damn near everything is not what they tell you. So, with that being said, again, religion is not, it's not the seeking of the Most High. It's not. It really ain't. Because if you really read and pay attention to what the Most High says to his people, the one thing, the key words that the Most High say to his people is this: I will discontinue from my heritage, right? And you will discontinue from your heritage, right? And our heritage are together. So it's literally a family rules, a way of life, a structure that is a family thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can have a heritage at home. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can literally, you know what I mean, every Saturday watch movies and do this with your mom and your brothers and sisters or whoever, your wife or whatever. You can do these things, and that is a heritage. That is something that y'all do in y'all family. And this is what the Creator's telling us as far as where we are in his heritage. And he's saying, I'm going to discontinue from it. I'm stepping away from it, and so are y'all. Because y'all fucked up everything. You know what I'm saying? And see, and this is what happened. Now, once the Gentiles and the heathens were allowed to come over and get hold of our stuff, they created religions. They made religions and used our God and pretty much took our stories and said it was theirs. You know what I'm saying? This is why you got all these different religions that's telling you that they the people. If you really paid attention, all the religions, every race of people that has a religion, right? It places them as the people. It does. It places them as the people, right? So, or it places another race as the people, but nobody places us as anything. And these are like red flags that we should be able to pay attention to. Why is it that we have no land? Like, we're the worst, we're the most hated thing on earth. All this negativity around us, right? Everything's negative. There's nothing positive. Like, we literally I mean, we can now, but if you go back, even like when I was a child, we had no place that we could literally say it was ours. And you had people, oh, Africa, where? You don't know, because you wasn't from there. You know what I'm saying? And that's the whole thing. And that's like one of the scriptures. He tell you, you won't know who you are. You won't know where you come from. Like, I'm going to fuck y'all around. Like, y'all, I'm going to show y'all better not to tell y'all. Y'all want to be like them? I'm going to show you this is what happens when you want to be them. This is what they going to do to you. They're not going to be fair to you. They're not going to treat you equal. They're going to steal everything from you and tell you you are nothing. You never was nothing. We always had you like this. When the first one of y'all were created, we created you as a slave. Like, that's the shit they'll do. And that's what he was saying. You know what I'm saying? Because he said they're going to hate you for my name's sake. Meaning that, and this is common sense, right? If my family is a family of millionaires, right? And in the 60s, right? Let's just say when our people started getting impoverished, right? My family got up, and people don't like them because they always had money, right? Now, I'm the son of my father, whatever my father's up, right? Motherfuckers gonna hate my guts because of my dad. Because I have his name. And that's what's going on. We have the Most High's name. That's our father. And they know it, and they hate our damn guts because of his name. Because of who and what we are. And they want it that bad. And they can't have it. And if they could find a way to take it, like literally take our place, they would. If they knew, listen, let me tell y'all something. Bad enough that they tricking us and have us thinking that they are the children of the Most High. It's bad enough they doing it. But damn, did I pay? I sure did. If they could literally trick the Creator and take our place, they would, in a heartbeat. And they would wipe us out. They would kill every last one of us. It would not be one left, because they would not want not one of us to rise up and point out that wasn't who we are. It's not going to happen. So that right there in itself is fucking crazy. But this is what he's saying. He's like, but this is what you want to be. This is what you want to be part of this shit. And I'm showing you. I'm giving you centuries of it. Hundreds of years of these motherfuckers not non-stop with the bullshit. They are non-stop with it. And he's showing us, right? So now, you got this. So you got one curse that's playing out right in our face, right? A judgment, right? It says, menstruous women will bring forth monsters, right? Which we know the menstruous women, or you already know who they are. And the monsters are their sons. The sons without fathers. The sons that have female emotions. They can't handle situations. And if you look and you pay attention, when I was a young boy, I remember the girls would call the other girl, get on the phone, they would argue, and them motherfuckers would be out there on the corner fighting, and we'd be out there looking at titties. You know what I mean? Because that's what we used to do. I couldn't wait to see girls fighting, because that's the first thing you see, some titties. Right? Titties and panties. They come right up out of this shit. You know what I'm saying? So, now you got the sons on the phone. Yeah, you can say it's the internet. They on the fucking phone. They arguing. They talking shit. And they go murder each other. It's the same thing. It's just it's worse. So, that's one curse. And that's happening right now. That's in Isaiah. That right there, that judgment right there is happening. Right in our face. Right in your face. And you don't even recognize it. Not one pastor saying, hey, this is what Isaiah was talking about. This is a judgment on our people. Right? Boom. Then there's another one. Another judgment playing out in our face. Nobody sees it. Right? Peep this one. It says, a time gonna come, right, where 10 women are gonna cleave to one man and beg this man, for his name, right? She's gonna beg him for his name, his last name, to take away her reproach, right? It says, I'm gonna make a man so precious, he's gonna be like, like the gold, like the best gold you could find. So look at how, now I want y'all to pay attention. Look at the, what, with the men, the Fruit Loop part, right? You got that rampant. It's fucking rampant. You got all these undercover motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? They don't want no poop. They don't want no cootie coo. They want some butthole, nigga butt. Like, they rather bang a dude than their wife. They get married to a woman. And instead of them going in the spot that was created for their dingaling, they go right to a shitter. And these dudes ain't locked up. These dudes ain't do no tick. Which I don't see that you should be doing it when you're doing tick, because you could make a fucking fifi. Shit. Or you just have some self-control. Fuck that. But these are young men, man, just like bunging each other out. And older men. Fruit Loopier than a motherfucker. So you got that, right? Then you got the slaying part. Men are about to be precious, y'all. And I'm not talking, see, listen. You got a man and you got men, right? Or you can say a man and you have a man, right? Damn, you know where the fucking park at? So look at it like this, right? You got men that are a man, just because a man is God, Jesus, fucking cars. So just because you got a man, more fucking cars. Just because a man is old enough, right, and he's a man, he has a beard, he has this, he has that don't make him a man. It don't make him a man. And that's just real talk. It don't. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. A man is actually a man that follows the words of the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, and raises his children up in the ways of the Most High. And I'll be sitting there watching like this John with that guy Anton, right? And Anton kind of like he brings he brings his daughter, his sons, his kids up, pretty much, with in some of the laws that the Most High, tell us to do, to keep. And like he was talking, and I listened to the backlash he got from the women was ridiculous. Telling him he can't do that to his daughter, and he like, that's my child. You know what I'm saying? I raise my child up the way I want to raise her, not the way you tell me to raise her. Like, it's fucking crazy the way they was talking to him. So, with that being said, they have y'all listen, this system has pulled y'all women so far out of order and so far out of place. And then it's another judgment, right? That one too, because it says the woman's going to be the head. That's a judgment, y'all. So all this stuff is happening right in our face. You don't hear no pastors talking about this shit. You got all these judgments dropping right in front of you, and you got people talking about that book ain't real. The New Testament ain't real. But that Torah, oh, that motherfucker real. Because I just showed you damn near 4 fucking judgments happening present day right in your face. Matter of fact, I got another one. It says the beasts of the field will start to enter into the cities. Start looking at these goddamn videos. And I'm going to tell you, like I told y'all, ain't no lions and tigers and bears, oh my. It's talking about fucking these animals that you think don't exist. These mythical animals like werewolves, vampire, all this shit. They're entering the cities, y'all. And then you actually do have lions and tigers coming into the fucking cities. You do. So, it's this shit is getting real. Real. You know what I'm saying? And all these judgments are happening. Present day, right in our faces, and you don't hear not one pastor picking it out, showing it, because they don't read Torah. They read YouTube. They want to keep you indoctrinated to keep getting your money. That's all they care about. That's why they always quote that damn scripture about these damn people that kept it, the man and his wife kept their money and only gave them a certain amount, sold their goods, only gave them a certain amount, and then the creator killed them because they didn't sell everything and give it to him. That don't even make fucking sense. That's stupid. That's set up to you know what I mean, to play you, to make you give them your shit. That's all it is. But I gotta get to this job, y'all. I just wanted to put that out there. But y'all look into it. Look into it about the menstruous women. Look into it about the women being out of order and being pretty much masculine. That's a judgment. Look into the one with the beast of the field coming into the cities. Look into it with the kids, the men. Literally, damn near ain't no men. Look into the sons becoming monsters, being born as monsters. Just look into it, shit. They right there. But I'm gonna let y'all go. All right, y'all. Shalom.